Hey guys, want to bring you another video regarding the Atlanta Hawks and the Brooklyn Nets. Wow, this was actually another overtime. Game 4. Now series is tied 2-2 going back to Atlanta. So far the home team has won. No road team has won any games yet. So do you think the trend will continue, or is it going to continue that the home team will win throughout the series? If so, Atlanta Hawks should win this then. But this is a lot more taxing on their body, whoever is going to win this, because now we're guaranteed a Game 6 right now. And this is something that you would have thought Atlanta Hawks would have tried to take care of business right away if they could, but they are having a hard time, and you can see the Brooklyn Nets are a veteran team and have been playing together for a while. So, because you have that core group of Joe Johnson, Deron Williams, Brook Lopez, those guys are keeping them together, and that's especially. You have Thaddeus Young and Bojarak and Allen Anderson producing too. It's like, okay, this is very interesting 1-8 series. You would have never thought usually something like this not happen. Atlanta Hawks, we're going to see what they're made of. If they don't win the next game, they could lose Game 6. So this could be a must-win for their next game. One thing I noticed, Paul Millsap went at the end of regulation should have. I know the Brooklyn Nets were lucky that excuse me. Brooklyn Nets were lucky because Deron Williams shot way too early, missed that shot, and then the Atlanta Hawks had an opportunity to win the game at the end of regulation. Opened the lane for Paul Millsap. Paul Millsap should have been more aware, because he could have just picked up the dribble. Once he passed the guy, he should have taken that jumper right there, instead of trying to make sure to get that layup or dunk. But he didn't have enough time to do that move, or he should have been more aware, I guess, with time management. So that's something I thought was kind of interesting. The other thing that I found interesting was Atlanta Hawks and Brooklyn was pretty much evenly matched up, if you think about it, based on how many players were in double digits, and which is 6 for both teams. So bench play, I would say it's deeper with the Atlanta Hawks, but this is Deron Williams had a game of his night, a career night, and that's something you gotta consider if the Nets could continue this type of momentum. And with that, that's kind of interesting to see how the Nets are putting this together. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting down the stretch how much they were down and everything. It's going to be, comes down to, right now, I would say, turnovers was quite big on the Atlanta Hawks. Rebounding, the Hawks had so many second chances, plus 15 right there, so those two stats should have helped them, but their field goal percentage on the way they were shooting was not very good. I guess down for like the 3 points compared to the Brooklyn Nets, and the Brooklyn Nets shot 6% better in that sense. So yeah, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe on what you thought of tonight's game and a guaranteed Game 6, and what you think. Will this benefit Washington? Washington could definitely use the rest, since they have an old aging team like Paul Pierce, Gortat. You got some older players in that sense. Drew Gooden. So yeah, alright, again, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks.